Good morning and welcome back to a brand new series of The Panel brought to you by NSTV and Trent TV. This is the show that covers everything student life in and around Nottingham. I'm Lydia from Trent TV and this is Josh from NSTV.
Welcome to the show. It's just after 11 o'clock. We are back on your screens for the next 45 minutes and we intend to make the most of it. So coming up on today's programme, the cards are back as the panel will once again be throwing the hammer down on everything student fashion.
As well, this year we launched the first ever prize giveaway for all the lovers of ocean. There are also introductions along the way as we meet the new style team, the new faces of the panel varsity competition and our brand new Agony Aunt.
Exciting. And to top the morning off, we are launching our exclusive new segment, the Lifestyle Spot. This month the panel will be engaging in a relaxing yoga session as Margot from the University of Nottingham's Yoga Society will join us live in the studio. So stay tuned and here is the morning's lineup.
But first, let's meet the panel for today. From Trent TV is Josh Taylor, known to us as JT.
Hi guys, hello everyone.
Hello, welcome to the show. And from NSTV, it's the always glamorous Zoe Selvey. Hello. So what are you guys most looking forward to in the show?
Well, I'm excited to just be on the show. It's my first time, obviously, it's your first time doing it. Sorry. First time doing it. We've been reading some cool articles in the paper this morning, so looking forward to discussing those with you and, yeah, seeing what we all think about it.
And Josh?
Yeah, newspapers is going to be mainly my area of expertise, but this fashion thing could be quite funny. I think I've got some weird comments to come out with for that, so good luck, guys.
Good luck. It could get quite interesting to say the least.
It will get interesting. So first up, we are introducing the brand new style team. The Queen of Style Critique is back, and this time with her own brand new segment. Here is our fashion editor, EK, getting to grips with this month's trends.
Thanks, Josh and Lydia. Welcome to the Fashion Hub. Now, we are here with this year's Impact Style editors, Rafaela and Chanel. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So we are so happy to have you here today with us. You guys just became editors. Are you happy? Are you enjoying the roles?
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Is it everything you expected it to be?
It's a lot more work, I think.
Yeah, it's more the online content that I would say is a lot more work.
Yeah, because you put out stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But it is fun.
Okay, so we all know that Fashion Week has just ended. So do either of you have a favourite Fashion Week?
I love Paris. I think it's more of the designers than of the street style.
Yeah.
But like Chanel, Valentino, Victor Rotte, their show's amazing.
Chanel?
Mine's completely opposite. I prefer London, just for the street style alone.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the designers, etc., but I just think it's got, the city in general has just got such a cool vibe about it. And
It's got a spunk vibe.
yeah, everybody just arriving up in just amazing clothes.
No, me too. Actually, those are a combination of my favourites, so good answers. Right, so we're going to get right down to basically the reason why you're here. Fall trends. So, you guys did a fashion shoot. Tell us about everything that's coming up for fall and winter and what we can expect.
We did a fashion shoot, it's called Bohemian Rhapsody, so it's a lot of like boohoo themes, like suede, a lot of denim.
Yeah, we were really going for kind of an autumn feel because, yeah, like the kind of materials, the kind of vibes that are going on at the moment. So we wanted it in a really like natural setting, especially kind of, yeah, really conveying autumn. So we did it on the campus. So there's like a lot of neutral colours, a lot of, yeah, suedes, browns, earth tones.
Nice, nice. So if you could pick one full piece that would kind of carry you through the next season, what would it be?
Ooh, I just like a good fur coat. I think I've seen a few like charity shops recently, and I think just like a big fur coat you can wear to like end of January.
So glamorous as well, isn't it? Chanel?
A hat. I feel like a hat always makes an outfit.
You seem like you're a hat person. Yeah. So it can be easy for people to kind of fall into a style rut, I guess, and wear the same things all the time, especially because we are at uni, going to campus every day, doing quite practical things. What advice would you give someone to kind of break out of that and be a bit more adventurous, but like for uni?
I love just going shopping but not buying anything. So you just go into like shops and like we're all students, we don't have that much of a budget. Or just like go online, you just like see all the items and then you kind of like, oh, I like that, and you know, how can I recreate that with the stuff I have?
So restyle what they. Yeah, that's
so
good idea.
Gets you thinking about all the stuff you have and like rummaging through your closet and stuff.
Yeah, I know, I definitely agree. Just kind of getting out, or even just Instagram, just flicking through things.
Yeah.
And just put the first thing on that you wear instead of overthinking it.
Yes, that is really important because I do that a lot. Right, so thank you for coming and spending time with us today. We really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
So our fashion experts may have had a lot to say, but now it's our turn and we are ready. So Josh, what's our first trend today?
All right, guys, our first trend is the fedora hat, sported by Binky Felstead from Made in Chelsea.
Okay.
What do we all think about this, Zoe?
Oh, I think she looks gorgeous. I think it really dresses her up. She's kind of, you can go for a really casual look, but put that hat on and you makes her just kind of, yeah, goes from a day outfit and just looks good.
Now, Josh, you said you're not that into fashion. This could get interesting.
Very
What's
interesting.
your opinion on this?
Well, my first thing is I thought fedoras were a 1950s like gangster thing. So what's going on now? What's happening? Why has it come back? Is everyone
come back as fashion, isn't
trying
it?
to be gangster or something? What's going on?
It goes round, doesn't it? You find that fashion will go to like 40s and 50s, will come back round, and like you have a 60s trend coming in.
It's like when you go in your
Everything like
mum's
that.
cupboard and you're like, oh my God, you're actually quite trendy, Mum. Like, you're just fishing out all her old stuff. They're like, "Ooh."
Exactly, but do you think this is suitable for winter? I mean, yes, it goes with a nice gilet, but it's also good for summer. Is this more of a summer trend or a winter trend? What do you guys think?
You go.
It's definitely not going to keep your ears warm. So
No.
it's not practical for winter, but
They are surprisingly warm, actually. I mean, I'm not guessing you'll know because I don't think you have one from what you're saying. But
hey,
they
I might just be lying.
no, they're actually quite warm on your head. I think the material they're made out as well is quite. You wouldn't wear that in the summer. It's too like thick. And,
But you would wear a different sort of fedora hat, wouldn't you? Something that
Wear a
goes...
smaller one, yeah. You could wear a bit of a trilby, I suppose, in the summer.
Yeah. And what about the gilet? Do you think this whole... Oh, well, actually, this is more of a fur coat, but gilets do go well with the fedora hat. So what do you prefer to wear it with? A gilet or a fur coat? Or what do you prefer, Zoe?
personally, not really a gilet girl, but I can see the attraction. I think they're very in at the moment. Because I just like to be warm, really. So I'd rather the fur coat. And yeah, I think the way she's worn it looks really good.
Josh?
Well, I only learned 5 minutes ago what a gilet was, so I'm not really an authority on that. But I don't see a point in a coat without arms, and then your arms cold. So, but leave that as a topic for another time.
All right, so are we ready to to place our verdict down? Right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Ben, why?
You're talking about it's winter and you want your ears to be warm.
Well, you know what? It technically wins because we've got 3, so that's good.
Sorry.
So, our next trend has been taking the campuses of Nottingham by storm and sweat. I am, of course, talking about gym gear and joggers. I'm so frustrated because people on campus just don't seem to be making any effort to dress up anymore, and it frustrates me. Josh, do you dress up on campus?
I just don't dress up generally. This is the smartest I've been in probably about 2 months. So, yeah, I don't really wear shirts or anything like that. But I don't get this. Like, if you're going to go to the gym and then, get changed, have a shower, get changed. Don't be walking around in, your migging sports gear. It's just a bit gross, isn't it, really?
Zoe, we need your opinion.
Unfortunately, I'm a bit of a culprit of this. I can't really, speak badly of it. I absolutely love getting dressed up, and 6 days out of 7 of the week, I'll get dressed up. But there's an occasional Thursday hungover day after crisis where the last thing I want to do is get dressed up, and I pretend I'm going to the gym. I'm not. But I try and give that message that I will be going to the gym after, but I mean, most people in there aren't.
Yeah, Liz, we haven't heard anything from you.
I have a bit of a sneaky story because, I have some gym gear, but I kind of only wear it when I need to nip out. When you look in a mess and you're like, well, if I put my gym gear on, then they think I'm going to the gym. So then you put it on and go do your shopping. So people are like, oh, she looks all right because she's going to the gym. But yeah, I don't really wear the gym. I don't really go to the gym, so I don't really wear my gym clothes.
But do you wear joggers and gym gear going to lectures though?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't personally. No.
All right, I think it's time. Verdicts. 3,
Ready?
2, 1.
Oh!
It's a bin. It's a bin. Zoe, why have you gone for the win? Is it because you're a
purely
culprit
because
of
I'd be a
it?
complete hypocrite if I went for the bin. I mean, admittedly, I do go to the gym sometimes after, but I mean, there are times when you just really can't be bothered to get dressed up, and it's an easy way out.
Yeah. Right, Liz, what's our next trend?
Right then, our next trend is everything oversized. So, what do you think about this, Josh? We'll start off with you this time.
What do you think?
I know.
What do you think? I am a fan of the oversized shirt. Let's throw it straight to the panel. Josh, oversized. Yay or nay?
I oversize quite a lot. I do buy things that are ridiculous size big. I like it flowy. It gives it nice breeze. You keep cool. Things like I just bought a Miami Dolphins jersey. It comes down to about my knees. But I mean that's acceptable. It's a jersey. But people just walk around in t-shirts that I think go past the knees or something. So it looks like a dress.
Yeah, there it is.
Fine, I'm like, fine, if you want to wear a dress, but don't wear a t-shirt that looks like a dress, and then you have to waddle like a penguin. You just look a bit in a video.
I don't really get it because it makes your legs look literally minuscule.
Like, surely the idea is to make your legs look longer. Like, we're all wearing high-waisted jeans, and then the guys are going and wearing, like, T-shirt dresses.
And it doesn't help that everyone wears skinny jeans as well, so they look even more minuscule. They literally look like twigs walking along the street. But yeah, Lids, what's your opinion on the oversized shirt? Because I quite like it for girls.
Yeah, I like her check shirt. I have a bit of an oversized shirt myself. I think it's just comfy, isn't it? Put a big oversized jumper on, then you just feel snug and comfy.
It is. It's very wintry, don't you guys think? Josh?
Just oversized all day, all year.
All day, all year.
It doesn't matter.
Are we ready for a verdict? Right. 3, 2, 1. Yes!
Is it another win?
It's a win, but Zoe's gone for the bin. Tell us why, because you did seem quite for it there.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it, but I wouldn't. It's not my preference of how people should like, how I would like, and what I like, and how people dress. I think it's like you say, it's so comfy, no denying it. But it is a bit of a cop out of like getting dressed up. It's like, oh, I'm just going to be lazy and just like put on a. I don't know. For me, it depends. Obviously, there's such a variety. I mean, that's slightly baggy, and I think that looks great, and it is fashionable. But the dress, no, and not the t-shirt dress is not for me. So yeah, mainly if I'm thinking about that, it's the t-shirt dress.
But even with a bomber over the top, don't you think that might look quite good?
No.
No.
No. I don't think it looks
Straight
good.
out.
Sorry.
No. I like this. Right, now, surprisingly, our final trend is a particular favourite of mine. This doesn't really happen very often. I actually like the trends. It's actually been quite positive so far. But let's hope the panel does not shred this next trend to pieces. We are, of course, debating ripped jeans.
I like what you did there with the shred to pieces.
You like the pun? Yeah. You like the pun. But this trend, I noticed that it went out for a bit, kind of a couple of years ago, and now it's slowly but surely coming back in. It started with the rips on the knees, and now it's starting to incorporate rips all over. So what do you guys think? Do you think ripped, yay or nay, Josh?
As far as I see it, you have to pay more for the rips than you do a whole pair of jeans. So
you sound like my dad.
Save money, buy cheap jeans, and put your own rips in. So it's more like a money-saving thing for me. I think it's all right. I think it's like, I like the trashy look. I'm a trashy person, you know. I just wear whatever I want. In a sense of like, you know, just baggy stuff. Like, don't really care what I wear. And it's good. I like that about people when they do that. But yeah, just save money, buy jeans, cut your own holes.
Nice.
But okay, that's fair enough. But what about the look itself? Are you for the look?
I'm quite for it. You're quite
for it. Zoe, are you for the look?
I love it. I think it's really cool.
Lid?
Oh, I hate it. I don't like it.
Why?
I don't like the ripped jeans.
Is it because they're too edgy for your cuteness?
Yeah, too edgy for me. But like Josh said, you know, if you're gonna buy jeans with rips in them, just rip them yourself, really.
Exactly.
I did love your description, because you're like, you might as well buy a whole pair of jeans. It's still a whole pair of jeans, just with some rips in them. Yeah. But are we ready for a verdict?
Yeah.
Right. 3, 2, 1. But I know what Lydia's going to say already. I know what Lydia's going to say already. Right, so if we look back...
What have we got?
We've got a win. I think we've pretty much... What trends have we win and what trends have we binned so far? So we win the fedora, we win the oversize, we win the ripped jeans...
We just win the shirt as well, haven't we? The oversized shirt.
Yeah, what about the gym? Did we win that?
Binned it, didn't we?
Yeah,
we
binned.
There's only one bin this episode. I'm very disappointed, guys. Very disappointed. Come on.
So there you have it. As always, you can tell us your opinion and what you think about all these trends. You can get in contact with us by tweeting us at @thepanel_TV.
So coming next, we'll be taking you out of the student bubble as the panel breaks down some of the best stories to hit the morning's newspapers. But first, although the show is all about collaboration, we do also compete from time to time too.
We do indeed. Halloween is coming up, and what better way to kick things off than in a scary style. These two do not waste any time in the kitchen.
We've got
Trent TV's Harley, who is a comedy machine, whilst NSTV's Lauren is a ball of cuteness.
Just like you.
Josh. So let's see what they got up to this month.
Going on here then?
Oh god.
Dear Harley and Lauren, happy Halloween. For this month, you'll be carving pumpkins. Brilliant.
Right, okay.
You'll have 10 minutes, and the best carving will win. Well, let the panel varsity games begin. Love the panel.
Right.
XXX. Brilliant. Right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You know what you got any ideas what you might carve?
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty creative today, so
Okay.
yeah. I would tell
more
you,
than me.
but I want to win, so...
Well, I've got all the ideas of spinning. Oh, that's...
So you don't like the generic pumpkin bits?
No, that's what I will have you believe. See, now the key is, with an abstract piece like this, to not know exactly what you're doing, but also to know exactly what you're doing. I know you're following, yeah, you get it.
See, I would say take a different approach. You should be as creative as possible, but also let the viewer know exactly what it's going to be. So, slightly abstract, yet completely obvious. Classic Halloween.
Give me 30 seconds, literally. This is a work of art. This is a work of art.
What I've gone for here is your classic Halloween cat, complete with nose. Please note the intricate detail there. It also says a little bit of a meow on the side.
I would like to present to the committee shapes of the mind. Now, you can see here various different shapes that are actually circulating the main area of the pumpkin here. And if you just pay close detail to some of the lines just down here, these represent the struggles that humanity has to go through just on a daily basis: war, famine, poverty, disease.
Actually, mine is the better one here. It's an artistic piece.
The cat's perfect, look at it.
It's a cat. Cat's been overdone.
Cat.
This is art.
That is not art. It's embarrassing.
Phone the tape warden right now. Phone the tape warden right now.
That is embarrassing.
Heston Blumenthal, he would be like, no, I want that. I want get that in my
When I put a candle in that pumpkin, it's going to come up with amazing shadows. It's going to be beautiful.
When I put a candle in here, it's not going to cast just a shadow. It's going to cast a perspective over the world.
And what a competition that was. You'll be able to watch more instalments throughout the series.
Indeed, we look forward to that. So coming next, you might find yourself unaware about the world around you as you fall behind with the latest in news. But it's lucky that we on the programme are here to keep you updated and to break down all the latest stories from this morning's newspapers. So the first story on our agenda this morning is from The Sun, and the headline is "Banger Out of Order." According to the paper, eating just 1.5 sausages or 2 rashers of bacon a day could increase your risk of cancer by up to 18%. It seems that the perfect hangover cure can increase the chances of having cancer. So do you guys think that students should be put off?
Definitely not. No, everything somehow like causes cancer these days. It's oh no, this does this does that. Like things are bad. Like good things are bad. An apple is bad for you if you eat too many apples. You know, just everything in moderation, you'll be fine. But it's just a bit scaremongering. I like a good sausage.
You like a good sausage?
I had many this morning in a bun, and it was brilliant. It was downright good, and I do not care about the consequences whatsoever.
Zoe, do you think students should be put off by this?
I think, although I try not to be put off by it, because like you say, like every week there's like a new thing that's going to give you cancer. I think naturally I'm like, oh God, do I really want to put that in my body if it's going to, increase my risk? It's something like 18% or something ridiculously high.
It is. It's by eating just 1.5 sausages or 2 rashers of bacon a day could increase your risk of cancer by up to 18%.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But interesting enough, this is kind of implying that if you eat it every single day, if you eat it every day.
So in context, it's actually probably not.
Exactly, because this is implying that it's not actually in moderation. Lydia, what do you think about the story?
I don't agree with it, to be fair. Whether or not it does increase the chances of cancer, I think that you should just eat what you want. Life's too short not to be happy, I think. So you may as well just eat what you want while you're here and just take the consequences. Just enjoy bacon and sausages if you enjoy bacon and sausages.
Agreed, amen. With a nice fried egg. Fried egg. Or I prefer poached. What do you guys like to have with your breakfast?
I absolutely hate eggs. It's my pet hate. I hate if I can smell an egg in the house, I'm like, oh no. But mushrooms, I'm a big mushroom fan.
And what about grilled tomatoes and baked beans?
Oh, dreamy, yeah.
Dreamy. Josh, what's your favourite breakfast?
I just love hash browns. Hash browns, we'll just leave it at that. Hash browns.
I do love it. We were talking about a newspaper article and we've just ended up on a discussion about what we guys like to have for breakfast. Lydia, what's the next story?
The next story, right, the next one is, it actually happened right here in Nottingham. And there are the Mirror reports, during a performance of the hit musical The Bodyguard at the Royal Concert Hall, a Whitney Houston fan was booted out of the theatre for making a racket as she sang along to all the hits.
I can't believe it, but I've only lost the story, haven't I? I've lost the story but it's an absolutely ridiculous story. I mean, is it ridiculous that she sang whilst a musical performance was going on, or is it ridiculous that she got kicked out? What do you guys think? But I'm going to try and find the story, so bear with.
She must have been really belting it out for anyone to get annoyed and remove her. But I've been to the theatre quite a lot during school and college, and I love it. And there are people in there that will make a racket, but it's usually people who just really don't care about the performance or anything like that. But with a musical, if someone's actually singing along to the songs and getting involved, I don't think there's any harm in it. Even if she's being really loud, she's just passionate about songs. She's enjoying herself. She's getting into the atmosphere. And you shouldn't crush someone for it. She shouldn't have been thrown out, I don't think. Yeah,
I think there's nothing better as a performer when you're performing and the audience is getting into it and loving it. She's there for a good time and she's bringing up the atmosphere of the.
I've got the story. It was buried underneath the pile of papers. The headline is Whitney superfan booted out of the theatre for singing so badly. So it's not just implying that she was singing, it was implying that she was singing terribly.
Oh gosh. How mortifying is that? She got kicked out and then the next day she's reading through the paper and she's like, oh my goodness, that's me. Although I feel if she's got that personality, maybe she just won't really care.
Maybe it was her choice if she wanted to sing and I will always... I'm not going to bother with that. I just know that I will just embarrass myself so much, even more than when I lost the story. Right, so now we're moving on to the last night's premiere of the latest Bond film, Spectre. Is it called Spectre? Spectre. I knew I was pronouncing it wrong, but how exciting. Another Bond film, and all the stars were there on the red carpet looking oh so glamorous as usual. But, of course, it was Kate Middleton's choice that made the headlines of the Daily Mail. No bra under her dress.
Ooh.
Do you think she provides an appropriate image for students to look up to?
I think so, but I can't see why... she gets so much, stress about what she wears, and just because she's not wearing a bra, you literally can't wear a bra with this dress.
No, you can't.
It's got a sheer back. She'd be in, more... She'd be in the paper more if she was wearing a bra that was showing, I think.
I mean, that dress is so conservative. It's long sleeve. You literally can't see any part of her skin other than a tiny bit of her back. I mean, really, they can make a story out of that. It's crazy.
No, but to be fair, she is a princess. It's her choice to marry a prince because she wasn't from royalty. She wasn't of nobility. She wasn't of aristocracy. So it's her choice to marry William. And unfortunately, it's one of the things you've got to expect press coverage and press scrutiny on everything you do if you're a princess, because you're putting yourself out there in that situation.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree with this?
I agree that she's... sorry, Josh. You were supposed to say something.
I was just going to say who's really that bothered. Who cares if someone doesn't wear a bra or not? Just why? Why be bothered?
If she rocked up in a little booby-tubey number or something, then maybe we'd be like, oh wow, that's a bit out there. But oh come on, really, if you look at the dress, it's long sleeve to the floor. She looks absolutely stunning. There's nothing else more. There's nothing more to it. There's no story else.
The word graceful really comes to mind with this, doesn't it? So we've got our final story, don't we?
Yeah, we have.
With more of the mess of the papers.
Yeah, so we're going to move on to our final story. And how would you greet someone that you just met for the first time? Would you go in for a hug or a kiss or just, the standard handshake? This article from The Telegraph claims that most people prefer a handshake over a kiss or a hug. So Do you think that's a bit too formal for a student greeting? Josh, what do you think?
Sup.
Yeah.
Sup nod. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need.
But would you give the sup nod to like your partner's, like your new partner's dad or your new partner's mum? Like, I think I absolutely love that story because I see it so much in my life. Like, you're constantly meeting new people the whole time, and I'm like, it's always that awkward, like, they go for the handshake, but you've gone in for the kiss, and now this is like, oh, sorry, oh, you know, like, for me, like, that is a huge deal. I'm like, I actually, like, there's so many times my friends and I, like, say to each other, like, do we kiss, do we hug, do we handshake, you know, but, yeah, would you give the sup nod to the...
It's been known on occasion for me to give the sup nod to a partner's parents. I'm very bad with parents.
So the headline is, don't kiss a stranger, most people prefer a gentle handshake. So would you ever kiss a stranger, guys? That's the question. Because I'm a fan of the whole, hello darling, how are you, mwah, mwah. I'm a fan of that, you know?
Like on the cheeks, and I can't see there's nothing wrong with that, but then people might be like, whoa, you're invading my personal space. So
I think it's so subjective to like where you are and who you're meeting, the age of the person, and it's just kind of using a bit of common sense. Sometimes you will get it wrong. I mean, we've all probably got it wrong at times. It's had that, like I described, that awkward situation. But I think if you're meeting people similar age to you, for example, when I meet my boyfriend's friends, I know that we usually do the 2 kisses. That's the kind of like protocol. But yeah, it's different if you're meeting a parent or, you know, a colleague handshake or whatever. Yeah, then I usually just go for the handshake because it avoids awkwardness if you go for the kissy.
Question is, do you guys have firm handshakes?
I wouldn't quite fit a handshake. I like to dominate, so strong eye contact, firm grip, I'm in control, that's it.
Great advice there by Mr. Joshua Taylor. So thanks everyone, very strong debate as usual. So coming up next, it's the lifestyle spot. But first, as we all know, university can be a tad tricky, and subsequently you might find yourself in some dramatic dilemmas, whether it's academic, social, or knowing exactly how to nurse that hangover. The student lifestyle does indeed have its low points.
But this programme provides a solution for all of those. Agony Aunt Alice is here to help all those pressing questions and difficult dilemmas.
Hi guys, this is Ask Alice, so I'm the new agony aunt for the panel. Any problems you have, send them my way and hopefully I'll have a solution for you. So let's start with Casey. So Casey sent in a problem. She says, what do you say to a guy that wants Netflix and chill when you're on your period? Well, personally, I think, you know, Netflix and chill, which we all know what that really means, is kind of a no-go when you are on. So if you're comfortable with the guy, just be honest, you know, that happens when he's married and they're not shaving their legs. It's going to have to happen, so, you know, just be honest with him, or even just say, oh, sorry, not feeling well at the moment. There's always an excuse. Right, next one, we've got Nick, and Nick says, I'm a fresher and I'm still not fully settled in, but I don't want to drop out. What should I do? A lot of people don't tend to settle into uni. It's not a big deal if you do want to drop out. You've got another year still to sort yourself out. You've got loads of time. You don't have to worry about it. Or, you know, join a society, meet new people, try find things that you like and people that you have in common with you. There's always a way. Sophia says, my housemate never throws old food out the fridge. What shall I do? Well, A, that's disgusting for a start. Be honest. Just say, you know, make a bit of a joke out of it. Just say, oof, whose is that mouldy, you know, mouldy eggs in the fridge, or who's that stuff stinking out? Do you want me to chuck it for you? You know, offer to do it for them, and hopefully they'll realise that they've got a bit of a problem with hoarding food. Julia says, a boy keeps asking me for tit pics. I like him and I don't know if he's just using me. What should I do? Chances are, if he's just asking you for tit pics, even, not pic tits, and he's just, you know, not carrying on conversation, he's not a good guy, let's be honest. I'd probably sack him off, you know, don't be sending any tit pics. And plus, if you get a career in the future and that gets back, you don't want that. Dominic says, can I ever wear my pyjamas in public, especially when I'm hungover? Well, personally, I think absolutely. Why not? Comfy, so long as you haven't been wearing them for like the past couple of weeks and they're a bit smelly and dirty, you know. Just be prepared for a few stares, but if that kind of stuff doesn't bother you, go for it. So that's everyone's problems, so thank you very much and keep them coming in.
To include them in our next programme. So you might be wondering why we're sitting on the floor.
Yep, so here at the panel we aim to cover everything in life, both Nottingham and both of our stations, and we have as much content as we can to help you through university life. So you can tune into our other videos on our YouTube channels, the Trent TV and NSTV official. But now it's time for our interactive segment. As we all know, Freshers Week is a crazy time full of meeting new people and just partying.
It is indeed, but now that the courses are starting, it might be time to wind down. So here to give us a relaxing demonstration is Margot from the University of Nottingham's Yoga Society. So your society is actually called New Yoga, isn't it?
But that's just, it's not like to do with it being new at all. It's just Nottingham University Yoga.
So what do you do kind of in your society? Do you have like yoga workshops and what's like the whole point of it kind of thing?
We have 11 different sessions a week, I think, and 8 different types of yoga. So there's yoga on every day of the week except for Saturdays. And it ranges a lot. Every class is suitable for beginners, but obviously there are some classes that'll make you sweat, some classes that'll make you stretch, some classes that are really good for relaxing. So if we're talking about relaxing, go to a hatha class. They're really good, and Jane's lovely.
And so what are your main tips for students about how can students really relax? Because student life is so stressful. You've got deadlines, you've got essays, you've got exams all over the place. So what would you say are, let's say, 3 main tips of telling students how to relax? So I'd probably say, in terms of yoga, try and do some at home, because it's a really good way to just relax after a day. It's also, I mean, like in terms of it's really good for meditation, but it feels really good as well. It's like sitting in different postures. It makes you kind of break out of your usual routine. It's really good. And then I've always found that like actually coming to the classes, doing it together in a group just sets me up for any activity. I've come out from yoga classes and gone clubbing. I've come out from yoga classes and studied. I've come out and gone straight to sleep. I love it. It just really sets you up. And then a third, I don't know, have fun.
What actually got you into yoga then? Because it's quite a unique sort of, I'd say, well, you can call it an exercise, but it can be relaxing as well. Like, what really got you into it?
I think I had done it a little bit before I got to uni, and then I went to a couple of the classes, and the class that I kind of help out with is the Ashtanga class on a Monday, and I just found that like a completely different type of yoga that I'd never done. It really like pushes some boundaries. You do things with your body that you've just never done before, which I really enjoy, and I think it was just something different. And also, of course, the fact that a lot of the societies are about sport and it's something that's kind of stressful. Yoga was just really, really inclusive, really lovely, nothing stressful at all.
Now you mentioned that you can do yoga at home. So are some of the exercises they're easy, aren't they?
Yeah, they can be. It depends kind of what kind of yoga you go to. Obviously, every class is suitable for beginners, but like it tends to be the way that with yoga there'll be a pose and you'll move through certain variations of it, so it'll get more extreme. So obviously the first variation of each pose is quite easy. Yeah.
So I know you're not a yoga instructor, but could you show us a couple of different exercises? Give me a second, I'll just get the mic stand.
Okay.
And we'll just put it right here. So we'll clip it on like that.
Okay, so
for a little exercise.
We're sitting down, we may as well stay there. So if you want to pull your left foot into your...
I'm going to take my shoes off for this.
Yeah, maybe taking the shoes.
And then with your other foot, just kind of get it comfy, put it up close.
Oh no, I'm really not flexible.
Neither am I. This is going to be interesting.
You want to get your left hand and hook it in front of your leg. So other other arm and put your elbow in front of your knee. There. And then you want to link it behind your back.
Oh my gosh, right. No.
Or not. You know.
My arm's
a really good stretch to twist.
I can't even reach. My arm's not long enough to like stretch out.
Obviously there are simpler poses.
I'm just a tangled mess.
Like the classic beginner's pose is baby, so you literally just sit on your knees and stretch forwards, which is a really comfy one.
Alright, so should we do that? What we only do on this show, practicality. And also, my friend Kira, she was mentioning about a sort of crab arch type thing.
Okay, yeah.
I kind of want to try that.
Bridge pose is actually a really good bum workout. So this is, dual use.
Nice one.
So if you want to get your legs kind of like as it seems, and the aim is to lift your hips as high as possible, and you want to squeeze your knees together, and then interlink your hands underneath your shoulders, so like that.
Should we try it one at a time?
Yeah, right,
Maybe.
okay. Right, so you just... Oh, my earpiece is coming out. There we go. So just lie back.
Yeah, so then like raise your hips as high as they'll go.
And then...
And interlink your hands under there. And you get
Do you
more support from when your shoulders...
Would you like me to help, Lydia? Help support?
There we go.
There we go.
The harder you squeeze your knees together, the better it is for your arm.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Can I have a try?
Have a work on the booty.
Right, so I've got no upper body strength, so goodness knows how this is going to go.
Don't worry, it's all in the pool.
All right, so
just lift your hips as high as they'll go.
That's it, well done.
but also, isn't there one where you put like your arms and you have to like kind of lift your back type thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know, but
I mean, like just a classic
over.
bridge, yeah. But then I don't know, that gets kind of. It's
That's
a
not
more
that
advanced
relaxing.
pose, guys.
More
Just
advanced.
Don't push yourself too hard.
so do you think being flexible helps with yoga?
I actually don't think it does. I really think the less flexible you are, the more you get out of it. There are some poses that don't really hurt me anymore, which is kind of, fun to do. That's probably the aim, but I don't feel like I come out aching that much anymore.
Yeah.
Which I kind of feel like you've done more if you're hurting afterwards.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So thank you so much for coming in, Margot. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope the viewers did as well. So next up for sure is next up, for what is sure to be one of the highlights of the programme throughout the year, we will be bringing you the latest entertainment news that is directly relevant to you. So what better way to kick off the series than a chat with the most famous club owner in Nottingham?
That combined with the prize giveaway is enough to get the most work-driven students excited. So here is our correspondent Becca with an exclusive Ocean sneak peek.
Hi there, so right now I'm outside the famous Nottingham club Ocean. We're here in the daytime, so we're going to give you a little sneak peek of what treats are stored inside, and we're also going to be having an interview with the Beanock that is Andy Ho. So first of all, Ocean is obviously one of the most popular, if not the most popular club in Nottingham. So why do you think that it's become so popular amongst the students?
It's just grown over time. It's been going for a long time with the students. 13 years with Nottingham Uni and 18, I found out the other day, with Trent Uni with the Wednesday night. So this kind of just goes on reputation year on year, and hopefully we don't do anything wrong and people like it and come back again.
The music changes at the beginning, it's kind of upbeat, and then towards the end it becomes a bit more slow. You have a bit of Beyonce going on, and there's one song which we all know is probably going to turn up eventually in the night, which is a Baywatch theme. So when did that start?
That started, it was a Nottingham Uni thing that started probably about 13, 14 years ago. Some guys just came up asking me to play it one night, and I sort of dismissed them thinking they were insane, and kept coming back week after week, and eventually we played it, and then a few of them took the tops off, and then a few more, and eventually it's pretty much everybody, male and female, do it now.
So students, if they haven't got a ticket and things like that, what advice do you give to them?
Depends on the night, really. On a Friday night, it's basically come down as early as possible because at the minute we're getting full by about 10 o'clock. Yeah. On a Wednesday night for the Trent night, it's a little bit later than that, but not much. We have actually less room to pay on the door on a Wednesday than we do on a Friday.
So, Andy, how can students make the most of their time in Ocean?
I think they should tour all the bars, have at least a drink at each bar. That would be quite nice. And just make the most of the space. It's a big place, you know, and it's kind of most people know everybody. So rather than going in one place and staying there all night, spread around and see everybody, and just generally enjoy it. It's the kind of place where we want people to have a good time when they come here. We sort of try and let people enjoy themselves a bit and be a bit silly sometimes, as long as they're not endangering themselves or anybody else. We're quite happy with that. So yeah, just come in and enjoy the place, that's it.
Yeah, it's definitely a place that when you walk around you bump into people that you know, like, continuously. So good advice, Andy. So thank you very much.
No problem.
How do you fancy winning a pair of tickets to the famous Nottingham nightclub Ocean? Here's how. All you have to do to win a pair of tickets for this Wednesday for Trent and this Friday for Uni is answer the following question. Which actress played CJ Parker in Baywatch? Is it A, Yasmin Bleeth, B, Pamela Anderson, or C, David Hasselhoff? Tweet in your answer to @thepanel_TV by 3 p.m. this afternoon.
Thanks very much, Becca, for that. Now, unfortunately, we have been alerted to the fact that we have had some sound difficulties on the show this morning. You will be able to see the full show later on our YouTube channel with sound. There was just a couple of technical difficulties with the YouTube streamer, but we've been told that it's all sorted. But yes, thank you again, Becca, for that. Make sure you get on Twitter. You do not want to miss out on those Ocean tickets. We will be announcing the winners on our Twitter account @thepanel_TV this afternoon.
Now we will be having a spot on. Sorry, we'll be having a spot of breakfast on every show this so far. We're having a feature with a new and unique dish.
Every episode. Look forward to that. But I don't know about you, but there is nothing more satisfying than a lovely dessert. And what's good about today's treat is that it's both suited to a super light breakfast and an after lunch dessert. So it's perfect for today.
Yeah, so today we have Angel Delight, and that is in 5 different flavours: strawberry, chocolate, banana, raspberry and butterscotch. It's very easy to make. All you need is 300 millilitres of either semi-skimmed or whole milk. Not skim milk though, because then it won't set. But the other ingredients for the Angel Delight are just the Angel Delight powder, and you whisk it in with the milk and pour it into a bowl. Pop it in the fridge.
It's perfect. It's so simple. Even if you're in Cater Tools on University Park, you can make this dish with very little effort. Just put it in the fridge for half an hour after whisking. On today's show, we have both the strawberry and the butterscotch flavour Angel Delight here in the studio, and I think we've been salivating for far too long. So, how are we going to share this out?
Let's just take a little bit of each of it. I love both.
Split it into 4. Split it into 4. you say that, but we kind of...
There you go.
There we go. Now, as Susanna Reid told me...
To pass it over.
Yes.
Do you guys want a spoon each?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Susanna Reid actually told me on Good Morning Britain, well, she taught this to me, she didn't actually tell me in person, but the best way to eat Angel Delight, and this is just with your finger.
Really?
I love the strawberry flavour.
I'm having a mix of a bit of butterscotch and strawberry.
Together.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, is it sickly? What do you guys think about this?
I don't think I could eat this whole pot.
I think you're lying to yourself.
I probably am.
It's only a small little ramekin as well.
It's very sickly though, but it's delicious. The butterscotch is try.
Oh, let's have some butterscotch.
Just weightless.
Thank you.
There's nothing to it. I really like Angel Delight. There's just nothing to it at all.
Well, we've got the packets here, so I'm going to take strawberry for myself. We've got chocolate, banana, and butterscotch. Who wants what?
I don't like banana.
Can I have not chocolate? Can I have one of the other ones?
Actually,
So it looks like.
Go on, I'll get banana.
We're just going to get the bad flavours.
Chocolate, butterscotch.
I like butterscotch, but
You're pointing, but I can't. You're not telling which one.
The butterscotch one.
There we go.
Well, I'll just eat this to make up for it.
It's perfect. You gotta love it. And for all those wanting to make the ever so simple dessert, here is a quick reminder of the recipe.
So we've been enjoying breakfast here, especially if we get to have Angel Delight for breakfast every day.
Every day. And we hope you have too. And actually, we've received a load of comments this morning. Student television stations from up and down the country have been watching us this morning, so thank you very much for tuning in. Freshers TV, of course, will be live tomorrow. Yes, Michael says, loving the exercise workout. Lydia, you actually look quite flexible.
I'm really not. But thanks, Michael. Thanks for that.
And Alex says, Josh and Zoe make a great pair on the panel today. Josh throwing the hammer down on student fashion is interesting.
I think that's probably the best way to describe it. It's interesting.
It is. And Sophia says, I love the fedora hat with the gilet combination. So that's always good to hear. It's always great to hear people's comments. Thank you so much for sending all those comments in for the panel's first broadcast of the year. Guys, Zoe and Josh, how have you enjoyed this morning?
Loved it. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, I've had quite a lot of fun. It's been interesting. It's been a bit out of my comfort zone, but I've had a good time.
I love the yoga. Gave me a good laugh.
It's great. I was going to say, has yoga been your favourite?
Absolutely, by far, yeah. It was really funny to watch you guys try and attempt the moves.
Thanks.
Josh, what's been your favourite?
Learn new words, so gilet. Learning what a gilet was is it's probably going to help me a lot with people now. So. I'm going to go far now in life, knowing what gilet means.
You're going to go very far, regardless of whether you learn something new here or every day. But yeah.
But unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. So have you enjoyed yourself, Josh?
I have. It's been very refreshing being on the sofa again. The show's gone so fast. But don't forget, the panel is live once a month, every month, for even more on entertainment news, lifestyle and everything student life in and around Nottingham.
In the meantime, you can catch more of our content on our YouTube channels, NSTV Official and the Trent TV.
But from all of us here on the panel, I'd just like to say thank you very much for tuning in. We apologise for the technical difficulties, but it's bye from us. And also, I think we got a toast with our mugs.
Yes. We can't reach mine.
Get a mug each. But have a good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nottingham.